try to control the pace of the game. It's the Chiefs going up against the Raiders. The fans are bundled up. It's a cold one at Arrowhead Stadium as we send you out to Kansas City and hook up with our commentators, Jim Nantz and Phil Simms.
The Chiefs ready to get this action started. And here we go, two rivals ready to square off. Halu's going to run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Carr's heading out now for his first series. He's been one of the top passers this year.
Yeah, when you watch Derek Carr in 2014, he just got better as the year went along. And finally, about the last 6 games, you saw the physical talent come out of Derek Carr. And the Raiders got to be excited about their future.
The Raiders take it from the 23. He's wide open for the grab. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here for part of history. A new record for passing touchdowns in a single season.
You're right. We are lucky to see something like this. And just think of all the hard work the offense, the team, the organization, and especially the quarterback have put in to getting this done. And to do it on the field, it's a special moment.
And Davis has got a chance to return this one. Gets out past the 30, brought down near the 35. Smith's the quarterback, and so far on this season, accuracy has been a struggle at times. His completion percentage just a little over 50%.
Alex Smith does a little bit of everything. Able to get out of trouble when he needs to. Pretty good athlete, and has learned over the years to throw the football down the field better and better as the years have gone by.
Moreno, the lone setback this time. Edwards is able to read that play and make the hit. And now we'll look at the Chiefs' offense. They rank towards the middle of the pack in passing offense this season. It's now second down. The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. Out to Williams.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First down at the 46. Moreno looking for a lane. And now here's the Raiders defensive lineup. They are the best in the league against the rush. No wonder they've been so successful. Smith's going to take it from the gun. Brings it into his body. McGill's there to make the tackle.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The grab is made by Kelsey. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. Now that's a way for the defense to make an early statement.
Yeah, I like what they're doing on the defensive side. They're moving around. They're taking some chances. They made it difficult on the offense, and it got them off the field.
The Chiefs will punt the football away. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Raiders offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out. They got it done.
That's another reception. Give him 2. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else. But to set a single season pass yards mark, what an outstanding job by this organization. This offense, they've been on fire all year long. What a job.
The Raiders this time will go with 2 tight ends. The Raiders will take the snap from the 35. And pick up about 4. And now we'll look at the Raiders offense. This season they rank towards the bottom of the league in rushing yards per game. The Raiders have it at the 39. Justin Houston with the sack.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
Just a quick drop back. Carr's on the move. And the catch is made by Rod Streeter. A foot race to the end zone. And he's done it. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here for part of history. A new record for passing touchdowns in a single season.
You're right. We are lucky to see something like this. And just think of all the hard work the offense, the team, the organization, and especially the quarterback have put in to getting this done. And to do it on the field, it's a special moment.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Wilson's got it on the return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Chiefs heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity. So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
2nd and 10. Throws the pass. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
Kelsey's on the right side, split out wide. 3rd and 10. Moreno has the grab. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Halu's going to take this one from the 20. Game 16.
The Raiders love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Raiders really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
And a flag is down.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
There's a call we don't see all that often. An illegal forward pass.
Yeah, that's right. The quarterback that time was past the line of scrimmage. He lost his judgment where he was at on the football field. I can understand why. Trying to avoid so many hits. Didn't realize he crossed the line of scrimmage.
Has space. Going to take it the distance. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else, but to set a single season pass yards mark, what an organization. This offense, they've been on fire all year long. What a job.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Wilson's going to test the coverage this time. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Chiefs weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim. And you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
It's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Alex Smith from the gun. Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. The Chiefs take it from the 23. Room to work. Moreno's lined up as the single back. 1st and 10. Airing it out. Second down and 10. Smith looking long, and they can't connect.
On the offensive side, if it's 3rd and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
The Chiefs take it from the 38. To Williams. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Chiefs on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the 1st down. That'll get you going.
And Edwards is the one who made the big stop.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
2nd and 13. Mike Williams with the catch. That's his 4th catch of the day.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
Smith's back in shotgun formation. Looking at every option. This has been an impressive first quarter performance, Phil, on both sides of the ball. But right now, let's focus on the defense.
Good job by the defense, and they got off the field once again, and things are going well. Look, the team told us they had a sharp week of practice. They like their game plans, and right now, everything is working.
And that's going to do it for the first quarter. We'll be back from Kansas City for the start of the second after the break. The Raiders offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else. But to set a single season pass yards mark, what an outstanding job.
And they're all over him for the sack.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out, too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
Loss of a couple that time. Quick drop back. Amari Cooper has the catch on his way. The 20. Gaines is going to make the tackle. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else. But to set a single season pass yards mark, what an outstanding job by this organization. This offense, they've been on fire all year long. What a job.
And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything.
Houston takes down the quarterback.
Now, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
Taken down and sacked again.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Third and goal from the 6. Sacked again. He's been under fire all game.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him in the air before the quarterback can react.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. 4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. 3-step drop. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs.
The Raiders decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Chiefs bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling-out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you've got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Smith by himself in the backfield. Smith's got it in the gun. Justin Tuck has a sack. That sack pushes him past Michael Strahan with the 23 sacks now on the season. It's a new NFL single-season record.
And the way they protect these quarterbacks nowadays, that is a record that you think can't be broken, because the quarterback's just able to throw the football away anytime he wants. But what a job by this defensive player. He has it all. Good job.
Third down and 11.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
They're back in punt formation. That means Cole quit. Halu's going to look for space now. Gains 15. The Raiders have moved the ball quite well through the air. Carr's, of course, been at the head of that attack.
Man, what a day he is having. And when you get open, it doesn't matter if you're wide open or it's a tight window. He is putting the football right on the money. What an impressive display of throwing the football. Raiders know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
Dropping back 3. And Cooper is able to get hold of it. That's his 5th catch of the day. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else. But to set a single season pass yards mark, what an outstanding job by this organization. This offense, they've been on fire all year long. What a job.
Murray's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Has the reception all alone. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else. But to set a single season pass yards mark, what an outstanding job by this organization. This offense, they've been on fire all year long. What a job.
Second down coming up. Just a quick drop back. Oakland in the end zone. Finding the end zone for the second time. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe, just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this many yards if you counted all the rushes and everything else. But to set a single season pass yards mark, what an outstanding job by this organization. This offense, they've been on fire all year long. What a job.
And a touchback. The Chiefs offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
First down at the 20. Moreno's handed the football. Muscles through the defender. That's second down coming up. Moreno's going to secure the handoff. And a flag comes out.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
A long field ahead of them at the 10.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. Moreno, the lone setback this time. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Well, in a situation like this, third and long, there's only a few things you can do. Screens always are good and safe. Draw plays are also a safe call. But if you're going to throw it, most of the time you throw it short and hope the receiver can catch it and make a run afterwards.
Moreno's taking the handoff. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Halu's got it now. Brought down right at the 50. That return's good for about 8. The Raiders have been firing on all cylinders offensively in the first half, and they find themselves in excellent shape as we near halftime.
Oh, man, they are in good shape. I love what they're doing on the offensive side, and don't change anything. Go in there at halftime, pat those offensive guys in the back and say, keep it going. I think they will. That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties, and you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Locked in on the football and has it. He's in the clear. He's brought down. That's reception number 7 for him. And now we look one more time at the stats, and you see just how amazing this season has been for him, Phil.
It's hard to believe just throwing the football, the record they have just broke. I mean, you would hope to get this.
Rings it in for the score in the end zone. Phil, we're lucky enough to be here for part of history, a new record for passing touchdowns in a single season.
You're right. We are lucky to see something like this, and just think of all the hard work the offense, the team, the organization, and especially the quarterback have put in to getting this done, and to do it on the field. It's a special moment.
And no return here, so Smith will start this drive from the 20. Smith's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. First down at the 20. And he's thrown to the ground.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Smith takes it from the gun. And it is caught by Mike Williams. The Chiefs are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Third and 9. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline. I think you have to hand it to the front 7, Phil, whether it's the schemes, the calls they're making at the line of scrimmage, whatever. They played an almost flawless first half of football.
They sure did. And when you talk about defense, it always comes down to the front 7. They got to stop the run, and can they pressure the passer? If you do those 2 things, those defensive backs, trust me, they're going to play well, and it's been an outstanding effort by the defense so far.
Carr's heading back onto the field now. What a game he's had to this point, making a lot of things happen out there, partner.
Yeah, he's doing a tremendous job. He looks good. The offensive play calling has been smart, but you got to look at the other side too. The defense, very timid, just sitting back, not taking chances. If you keep playing like that on the defensive side, you are going to lose this game. Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Murray's in the backfield. Single back set. Carr's taking off. And he heads to the sidelines out of bounds. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Carr's going to take off with it. He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the play one-handed. And that will do it for the first half. That was exciting for one side and a complete embarrassment for the other. It's blowout city here as we've reached halftime. Larry coming up next to break down the mismatch. Davis got a chance for a return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Chiefs at this point are just trying to stop the bleeding as they come out for this drive, Phil.
Whoa, I don't know if there's enough Band-Aids to stop all this bleeding. But look, you're looking for a moral victory, so the game is not over. Try to get some good here late to make you feel better and get ready for the next game.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. Lofton's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Chiefs offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Stands in the pocket, and he's forced to the ground. This quarterback is going to be having nightmares about this guy for years, as we now have a new NFL record for most sacks in a single game.
If you mention this pass rusher's name to the quarterback, I promise you he'll duck, because he's going to see him coming. But he had a great day here today. The opportunities were there, and he took advantage of them.
And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series. That sack pushes him past Michael Strahan with the 23 sacks now on the season. It's a new NFL single-season record.
And the way they protect these quarterbacks nowadays, that is a record that you think can't be broken, because the quarterback's just able to throw the football away anytime he wants. But what a job by this defensive player. He has it all. Good job. The Raiders love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today.
Carr's still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. Murray's lined up in a single back formation. The Raiders from the 37. Thunder's on the move. Justin Houston with the sack. That sack gives him the record for the most sacks in a single game. He's been unstoppable today.
Can the offensive coaches, could they double team him a couple times? That's what I would do. But let's give credit to the rusher. He has the speed and the power to get it done. Great day by him.
Ponder's going to scramble. Amari Cooper has the catch. No one's going to get him now. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. And that's his 24th touchdown reception on the season, meaning he's broken Randy Moss's record set back in 2007.
Randy Moss, one of the most special receivers I've ever witnessed in the NFL. Height, speed, great hands. We saw somebody here today that's even more special than him. What a job.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Wilson's got it. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs' offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving.
It's wide open. Picks up 8 here. Second down. Double tight end formation. Moreno's got it on the handoff. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Chiefs snap it at the 31. Moreno's going to take the handoff now.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
Tackles made and a run back of about 3. The Raiders have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the 3rd quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
Cooper's got the first as he's brought down. That's catch number 144 on the year. That breaks Marvin Harrison's record for the most receptions in a single year.
I can only say this. It's ridiculous, isn't it, when you say those numbers? To break the record and go over 144 catches for a year, it tells you about the offense, but what a job by the receiver. He is tremendous.
Now 1st and 10. Condors running away from the pressure. Cooper's marked down at the 34. He continues to pile up the records, and now he has the NFL single-season reception yardage mark.
You can set records like this when you're a wide receiver and you're versatile. He can do all of it. He can catch it in the crowd. He has the speed to go deep, and he's clever too. So even when you play good defense, he can get away from you.
That's 5 receptions on the day. And again, with a touchdown on that drive, we're seeing a receiver in the midst of a special game.
Oh, my gosh. How about that? He just tied the receiving touchdown record in the NFL for one game. Man, that's a mouthful to say, and it's a lot of hard work, but he's gotten it done on the field, and it's been a pleasure to see it.
We'll go draw. Johnson's all over the ball carrier.
Raiders running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Second and 11. Murray's handed the football.
When it's third long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
The Raiders take it from the 43. Another handoff right back to him. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
The Raiders know what a situation they were in right there. It was a tough one. Third and long. What are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
Play clock's running down. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs.
Well, it's fourth and long. You got a big lead. You decide to go for it. I don't understand why you would do it. They try it. It doesn't work, and it's about the only bad thing they've done here all day long.
Loss of 4 on the play. First down and 10. Macklin's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down here after the completion. Woodson's there to take him down.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. The tackle by Curtis Lofton. The fourth quarter about to begin, and this game is well in hand.
It sure is. It's been just a total dominant performance, a blowout, whatever you want to say. And I give the team a lot of credit. They played well. They had a tremendous game plan. On the other side, it's only one game. Go back, start all over again, and this time next week, you could be the team that's on top.
And here as we see it, it hasn't been the same type of passing performance as last week as they've struggled to throw the ball this week.
I'm going to sit up here in the booth and give you the answer, Jim, because, you know, when you're up here, we got all the answers. It's everybody's fault. The offensive line, the wide receivers, and the quarterback.
Second and goal from the 6. Moreno's going to secure the handoff. The Raiders all season long have won the turnover battle, and today it's more of the same.
When you look at turnovers, it really, to me, comes down to one thing. That means you have a lot of speed on the defensive side. You can hit them before they are ready, and that's what they're doing here today.
A short field goal try on the way. And he puts it through for 3.
Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
Runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Chiefs defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Raiders from the 27. Now makes the move to the right. That's a gain of only a yard. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Raiders take it from the 28. Murray's taking the handoff. Johnson's able to read that play and make the hit.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
The Raiders are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. 3rd and 12. They want to keep feeding him the football. Gains 11.
Hard to second-guess the offense in a situation like this. 3rd and long, to think they're going to throw the football down the field and pick it up, that's not going to happen. So you try to maybe catch the defense by surprise. Well, that run play didn't surprise them. Great job on the defensive side.
The Raiders from the 37. Gives it to him again. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs.
Pretty simple situation right here. You're winning the football game. It's in the second half. Why do you go for it on 4th down and give the other team momentum to come back and make this game closer?
Loss of 2 on that play. 1st down at the 35. Travis Kelce comes down with it.
Jim, here in the 4th quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
Smith's completion percentage, 60% on the day. That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Smith's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. From the gun. The defense gets a sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
The Chiefs come out in a bunch set. Smith's going to take it from the gun. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense. And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Chiefs defense walks back onto the field, somewhat inspired, I'm sure, about that last series when they came up with the 4th down play.
Yeah, listen, I agree. Sometimes you're in situations where you need to go for it on 4th down. But that last one, Jim, there was no excuse for that. That was just a horrible decision.
The Raiders come out with a split backfield.
118.
And now on the draw.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Here we go.
2nd down and a long way to go. Peters, the one who made the big stop.
The Chiefs defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
The Chiefs lined up in the nickel. He'll get it again. Slashes to the left side. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a 1st down on 3 plays.
The Raiders trying to catch the defense by surprise here on 3rd and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on 3rd and long work and you can pick up a 1st down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
Down the field. Got a flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Staying with the passing game on first down. Scanning the field. But it's incomplete.
Good try. Throw it deep down the field. It's a beautiful throw, but it just goes incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The Raiders at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield.
Right 20. Right 20.
Second and 10. Gets the handle here. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room.
When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw play because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback, and nobody's prepared for the run.
Third down and 4. Halu's got it on the handle. The Raiders face fourth down, but want to take a timeout before they snap the football. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Trying to beat the play clock. The quarterback unable to get the play off in time, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty for delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7.
Let's go now. Go.
Quick drop back. Ponder's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
Coming to the line at the 46.
The Raiders defense now is going to go nickel. Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. An open lane. Smith will avoid the hit and slide down.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. Alex Smith from the gun. And they take him down.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
The Chiefs came away as tough luck losers last time out, and today it's been a problem for them just to try to stay in this game, Phil.
Yeah, it has been. And after last week's emotional loss, what you do as a coach, you come out in the next game and you change tactics to give your team confidence and get them going. They didn't do that. That's why they're having such a hard time here today.
That's his 6th catch of the day.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Smith's back in shotgun formation. Smith's pass will go for an incompletion.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
The Chiefs from the 22. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good job that time, Jim, by the defender. He hit that receiver so hard that football came flying out. That's why it's incomplete. The big hit by the defender.
The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. 3rd down and 10. Makes the catch. Touchdown. They could have used a few more plays like that much earlier in this ball game. Where has that been all day long, Phil?
Well, listen, Jim, you see plays like that, and you see a drive where they score, and you go, why did they do that earlier? Well, the situation has changed dramatically. It's just not as important to the defense right now, and that's why they drove down the field and scored.
Haluz got it. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Raiders are experiencing a little bit of a drought here offensively, having gone 3 straight possessions without a score. What do you think needs to be done to buck that trend here, partner?
I'd say it's a little more than a drought. This is some awful offense, and there's many things you've got to do. You've got to tell your offensive line to pick things up. When the offensive line is aggressive, it gives all the stars a chance to succeed, and that's what they got to do here. Offensive line, get it going.
That's catch number 144 on the year. That breaks Marvin Harrison's record for the most receptions in a single year.
I can only say this. It's ridiculous, isn't it, when you say those numbers? To break the record and go over 144 catches for a year, it tells you about the offense, but what a job by the receiver. He is tremendous.
That's catch number 144 on the year. That breaks Marvin Harrison's record for the most receptions in a single year.
I can only say this. It's ridiculous, isn't it, when you say those numbers? To break the record and go over 144 catches for a year, it tells you about the offense, but what a job by the receiver. He is tremendous.
1st down here. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Murray's going to take the handoff now. Parker's all over that offense and brings him down.
Well, Jim, they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put 2 hands on the ball.
2nd and long. Murray's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back the pass, and there's that open gap that the running back took advantage of.
Here's the handoff. Wide to the left. Haluz marked down at the 27. Phil, we last saw an undefeated regular season out of the Patriots back in 2007, and now we have another one.
You know, Jim, we do. We saw that one, and it's amazing it's not talked about. We know why it's not ever talked about, because they did not win the Super Bowl. So if this team doesn't go on and win the Super Bowl, nobody's going to care. They're just going to say it was just another season where you lost before the Super Bowl was over.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.